Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are rebuilding one of the best defense, if not the best defenses in the NFL, in the Houston Texans. So the Texans have beat two contenders in the AFC as of recent, two really tough games. Those teams being the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. They held both teams to under 20 points, which was kind of insane. The Texan defense has been that good. By the way, they're like really injured as well on offense and some defense as well. Obviously, they're missing Tank Dell, they're missing Joe Mixon, those like the big names. But like I said, they are really injured, as we all know. By the way, man doesn't have their their week thing updated right now. Where it says the latest thing is week 12, obviously. We're about to enter week 14, so man has to update there, like start today or whatever. But as we're saying, the Houston Texans defense is absolutely insane. But their offense, I'm not gonna lie, has not been that great. Like it's been solid, but it hasn't been as good as their defense. Obviously, CJ Stroud has struggled ever since his rookie season. We all know that. Obviously, Nico Collins he's been a good obviously receiver for them. Christian Kirk, obviously not having Tank Dell hurts his offense a little bit, or Joe Mixon. I don't know where is that. I don't know where he's even going to come back. They've signed some running backs in his replacement. They actually waived Damian Pierce. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and cut him. Obviously, that's what they did. He ended up signing with like the Chiefs practice squad, I believe so. So yeah, we're gonna waive Damian Pierce, but like I said, nobody knows when Joe Mixon's gonna come back. This offensive line also needs a lot of work, as we all know. Defensively is where they're really good at. Obviously, they have one of the best edge rushing duos in the NFL, Will Anderson and Daniel Hunter. They got one of the better cornerback rooms with Stingley, Lassiter, and Jalen Petrie. Obviously, those are a really good corner trio. They don't have like a good free strong safety or anything. I know their defensive tackling was also kind of weak, but this defense, I'm gonna see if I can add to this defense and make it even better than it already is. That's what I'll probably try to do. So yeah, so I'm gonna do obviously. The Petrie and CJ Stroud were recently hurt, I think concussion, but obviously they're back now. So yeah, we'll see if we end up actually making the playoffs and making a run. Right now, the Texans are actually I believe 7-5 after those two wins. So yeah, I think we have a fair shot at making the playoffs. I mean, we'll see. But I will see you guys at the end of the season. Right now, are the Texans first in the South after winning? I don't know. I forgot how the playoff picture looks up, but the AFC South is really competing right now, other than one team, that being the Titans. But without further ado, I will see you guys in the playoffs. Let's see if we make it. I already put the Force wins in for when they beat the Bills and the Colts. We're good. All right, at the end of the season, we finished off going 9-8. So obviously, we got the Colts in the wild card round. So we finished off lucky. We didn't even win the South. So we finished off seventh in the AFC. So we ended up getting a wild card spot over some good teams. The Cleveland Browns actually. I think they won out and went 8-9. That's crazy. They could have gotten there as well, but we made over the Chiefs and some other teams as well. So that's absolutely insane. But hey, man, I'll definitely take it. Offensively, finish off 15th in the NFL, which is actually better than I expected. We're the third best defense, though. So like I said, building this offense is something we're going to try and do throughout the season. CJ Stroud did not have a bad season, 3,303 yards, 25 touchdowns, only did 9 picks. We're not going to move on from him. Davis Mills, like I said, was the backup. He played while CJ Stroud was, I believe, like 1-2 games. Nick Chubb was the leading running back, obviously with Joe Mixon hurt. Woody Marks has gotten some snaps, a lot of snaps too. Receiving Nico Collins, 1,000 yards, 5 touchdowns. Schultz, 800 yards, 4 touchdowns. Higgins, 851 yards, 9 touchdowns. Christian Kirk, Hutchinson, Woody Marks, Jalen Noel, somebody I like as well. Sacks wise, though, he had about 10 from Daniel Hunter, 9.5 from Will Anderson, 4.5 from Danico Autry, 2.5 from Sheldon. Interceptions, we have 5 from Stingley, 4 from Petrie, Drew, 3 from Kamari, 3 from Bullock, and then 1 from Miles Bryant. So last we got the Indianapolis Colts. We beat this team in the regular season not too long ago. It's time to see if we can go ahead and take them down again. Like I said, we got the Colts in Indianapolis. We're probably going to be all on the road throughout the entire playoffs, is what I'm guessing. Yeah, we are. We're the 7th seed. So against the Colts, we're going to start with the stop on defense. And, okay, they're going to go up 7-0, though. We're going to respond, and then we're going to get a stop. We're going to get another stop, 4th and 1. And we are going to get another. They're going to actually miss the field. We're going to block a 52-yard field goal. Heading into halftime, we're gonna get the ball back, and we are gonna score a touchdown, 14-7. They are gonna respond, and we're gonna go up 21-14. They're gonna respond 21-21. So all we need to go is to get down there, kick the field goal, waste out the clock, and win this game. And that is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna win 24-21. We take down the Colts, and just like that, we are going to the divisional round. Let's see what our matchup is. Great win. I'm not gonna lie. Now we got the Denver Broncos, and obviously the Broncos have a good defense just like us. So we'll see if this will probably be a defensive game. They're going to start off 7-0, though, and then we are going to get the ball back. We're going to respond. Nope, but they're going to go 14-0, and we're going to get the ball back with 42 seconds left in the second. We're going to get the ball back, and we are going to score. So 14-7. They will respond with a field goal, so we can make this a one-score game as we do. And we have 26 seconds left. You know what? Since we have 26 seconds left, we might as well. We have no timeout, so it's really unlikely that we even do anything. But if, like I said, 20 seconds is it's a lot. Definitely give it to them. But I think if we just get down the field, like quick plays, like okay, never mind. I was just gonna say when Christian Kirk drops the pass. Like I said, I usually don't hop in one, but since it is a really unlikely scenario that we do come back, then we might as well try, right? So we'll see though. They're running. Okay, I think we can beat this. Not gonna lie, I really think we can beat this. I need Nico to get open. Honestly, somebody has to get open here. I didn't mean to put Nico on that route. I mean to put him on a streak. Okay, so we might as well just take a shot for Jaden Higgins, even though in that zone. Okay. It's really confusing. I'm not gonna lie. All right, 4 verticals might be the play. I'm not gonna lie. If we'll see. I mean, I need somebody to get down the field. It's gonna be open. Why am I taking a shot on Patrick Surtain? Yeah, it's just not gonna happen, bro. This is not gotten me anywhere. I'm not gonna lie. We just better off maybe having short plays here and tying the game up. So I just probably sold ourselves. I'm not gonna lie. But it was really unlikely scenario that we won this game anyway. Um, yeah, it's just not gonna be there. That's terrible. I don't know what that's got 4 and out it actually. So yeah, get me out of here. I just sold team anyway. Oh well, we're rooting to the Denver Broncos. But this is a very successful season. I can't be mad. We could build off this. First of all, probably getting better O-line. All right, season recap here. The Philadelphia Eagles won back-to-back Super Bowl. John Kimmel won Super Bowl MVP. Josh Allen won the NFL MVP. Mike Vrabel won Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year went to Jonathan Taylor. Defensive Player of the Year went to Myles Garrett. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Ted McMillan. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Carson of the Cleveland Browns. But it's time to see when you go and re-sign in re-signing stage. I don't think there's many guys. There might be some fifth-year options if I can remember, but we'll see. So there's 2 fifth-year options, like I said. So Will Anderson, we're going to accept. That's a no-brainer. C.J. Stroud, we're going to accept. Got them both in the same draft class. Obviously, we're going to go ahead and accept both. Christian Kirk is somebody I think we could let go at this point. Nick Chubb is also somebody I think we can let go. Ed Ingram, I think we don't re-sign anybody else. I mean, E.J. Speed is a solid will, but at the same time, he's only a 71 overall, so I think we can do better there. I don't think we bring back Trent Brown, who I said I think we can fully revamp this offensive line. We all needed to be better. And yeah, I don't think I'll re-sign anybody else here. I think I'm good on all these guys. So I do like Christian Kerr. Obviously, we'll have Tank Dell come back. We already have some younger receivers that I do like, Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel. So I think I will let those guys go, and we'll only accept the 50 options of some guys. And that's it. We save our money. We go straight to free agency to see if we can upgrade this team. They have $73.3 million, so we have to be cautious of what we do. It's not, the most money in the world. But this is how things are looking like heading into free agency. So Joe Mixon has returned finally. We got C.J. Stroud, Nico Collins, Jaden Higgins, Tank Dell, Jalen Knowles. Yeah, there was really no need to bring back Christian Kerr. Dalton Schultz, O-line, everybody's O-line needs to be replaced, honestly. He could probably roll up his left tackle at the same time, man. Just not good. Defensively, I feel like this is obviously, like I said, where we're good at. We obviously need a new will linebacker, or Henry is a Sam. So yeah, we need a new will linebacker on this team, which I will look to go after. So will linebacker, I believe, yeah, Jalen Peachy's a cornerback, so a strong safety wouldn't be bad. We might go after that in the draft. No, the defensive tackle room is pretty thin as well. So those are probably the things I go after. Let's see if we can address some of the needs and free agents. All right, in free agency, I'm going to offer four guys. Hopefully, they can come over to Houston. So I'm going to offer Jaquan Brisker to be our strong safety. He never has interest in coming to me. This is my first time ever signing him, so I'll love to add him for this team. DJ Reader for the defensive tackle depth. Tevin Jenkins, and then Ivan Pace. This would address some of our needs that we desperately need. I'll at least love to land three of the four, and we are going to go and land two. Oh, my goodness. Brisker didn't sign? I could sworn Brisker had the most interest in us, but he went to the Dolphins. We only got the guys I guess I would have wanted. Reader's not choosing us. I'm going to take that offer away. But really, wow, Tevin Jenkins and Ivan Pace. I much rather have got the other guys too. We even get Ivan Pace, man. He went. Okay, so change of that was that sucks. I really did want to get Ivan Pace and the other guy, but. Yeah, it looks like we won't be adding good defense. I mean, Daquan Jones, I guess, isn't bad, but he's a little older. I guess he'll have a small role for us here, so that's disappointing. Is there any other will linebacker we go up to? We don't have to draft one. So Blake Cashman, I guess, isn't terrible. Cole Holcomb, Micah McFadden. I mean, yeah, it's give me Micah McFadden, I guess, in like a small contract. So, like I said, that is really disappointing of what we just did. Is there any other strong safety that has interest in us? Going off the draft from the Quail Lake. Surprised. I'm really surprised Michigan went to the Dolphins. We were number one in everything. There's not really any options. I mean, TJ Gunnar Johnson. We all know that went. So yeah, we look like we're gonna draft a strong safety. But let's see if we get the two guys we just offered just now, and we do. So I guess I'll take that. Oh, Ivan Pace did end up signing. I didn't know he was still debating signing us. So why did I just sign Micah McFadden? I don't know why I didn't know he was still targeting. I don't know we were still targeting him, but well, it doesn't matter anyway. I guess we got two linebackers for depth. Okay, whatever. No point in not making fat. And I really thought Ivan Pace was someone else. But adding Tevin Jenkins should help the offensive line out a ton. He'll be our starting left guard. We need to address center, right guard, and possibly right tackle as well. I wouldn't mind starting Isri next year if it matters. And then defensively, we were able to add Ivan Pace as he's out. I mean, he was already here. Then Henry. So we weren't able to add a strong safety that I do want, but hopefully we can address that during the draft. And then, yeah, other than that, defensive tackle, there are still some needs in this defense. Defense isn't perfect. No team is perfect. This team isn't perfect, I'll say that. But we can head into the draft now. There's not much more talent left in free agency after this. There's a couple of needs that I do want to address. O-line, so the interior of the offense and defense and adding a strong safety are the things I do want to add to this team. We'll see if they can do all that. My first round pick, I'm gonna go and select the center here, and I don't know how good it'll be. I'm gonna go and select him. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but he is a 6'2" center from Oregon, so we're gonna go and take him. It's gonna be ranked. We did reach on that 100%, but we need to draft O-line here. And then with my second round pick, I'm looking to draft a guard. We actually have two second round picks, so I forget what trade that's from, but that should be really, really impactful if we need to. We could take Dylan, which I kind of want to do, but I feel like we can probably just get a safety a little later and just maybe draft. Like, is Jaden Roberts still on the board? I was looking at him earlier. It looks like he's not here. So, Caden Green, we do need a guard. I will agree. But I know Dylan's the best prospect, so you might have to go with him, not going to lie. But I'll keep looking, though. So, Isaiah World, I know he's a pretty good tackle. LT, we don't really need him. But I think the best, offensive line other than tackle is, going after, Caden Green. I think that will be the pick here. So Caden Green, welcome to Houston. He's going to be ranked number 38, or not 37. So trying to build this O-line. Then we have two more picks that I'm going to select here with our other second round pick and then our third round pick. So we got Klubnik, we got Le'Veon Moss, we got Jacoby Lane. So Dylan did go. We do have one safety, and that's Randon. We can probably go with him or Zane Durant. We do need defensive tackle depth. This is tough. Do we take Zane Durant or do we take the strong? Let me see if there's any strong safety in round three that possibly be there. So if Kilgore, McDonald, and King Mack are there in round three, those will be the picks. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and take who we need the most. I'm gonna go ahead and select Zane Durant here, defensive tackle depth, and then I know our offensive line wouldn't be perfect after adding two guys, but we can't be mad at that. So we select Zane Durant's hidden depth with our third round pick. Hopefully McDonald, Kilgore, or King Mack is there. Do we have two third round picks? We only have one. Because we have really early third round pick. I think we only have one though. Yeah, we only have one, but we can see if we hit on this. So that's perfect. So And like I said, some of those guys are probably going to be there. So let's see. So King Mac, John McDonald, they're all there. So King Mac, 5'10", doesn't look too good though. Although he does have elite speed as a safety. So really, really fast. Like look at that. It's elite. Everything has to do with speed. So he might be the pick here. Let's look at Jelani McDonald though. So B to D at power D. None of these guys look elite. I mean, McDonald looks like. Let me look at Kilgore. Kilgore, B to D, B to D, B to D, D, and he's okay. I don't really know who to take here. I guess I'll take Kilgore. He looks solid. Rank number 122 to have 66. He's hidden dev, so I don't know if King Mac would have been hidden dev, but welcome to the team, Jalen Kilgore. We don't have an extra third round pick, I forgot. But, if there's anything here with the fourth round pick, sometimes it is. Let's see. So we got a left guard. We don't need another guard. Aaron Anderson, Torian York. I mean, I don't really know who we even take here at this point. So, yeah, we didn't need to draft with this pick. So I'll usually this is why I let the assistant GM draft for this pick, and that's what I'll continue doing. So I'll see you guys in the lineup heading into year number 2. All right, heading into this season, we really did not improve at all. Our offense is still a 79, or even just 85, though we're 81 overall team. I really didn't think, I really thought our offense would improve. I don't think that's really true, but whatever. It's how the team looks like now. So the center isn't even starting. That was our first round pick. So we'll start him, though. Caden Green's going to start at right guard. And then, yeah, I mean, so far, the offensive line didn't really improve. It improved a little bit, but still need more, in my opinion. Getting Joe Mixon back should help out a ton. Getting Tank Dell back should help out a ton. So we have a solid receiving core now with Collins, Higgins, Tank Dell, Jalen Noel. Can't be mad at that. Defensively, though, we were able to add Zane Durant, some defensive tackle that's going to be able to start. They added Trey Smith, a backup edge rusher, for whatever reason. Kilgore will start at strong safety. I want Peachy to continue to play I believe it's like a slot corner, nickel corner, something like that. So yeah, solid across the board. Can't be mad at that. So our receiver will be Tank Dell. Slot cornerback is gonna be Jalen Petrie. So I was correct. Also, I'm gonna continue to roll the Texans playbook. I just want to probably change the scheme, honestly, because I don't think the scheme yet it doesn't look that good. So for my scheme, I mean, it doesn't really matter what we run. It just has to be a little bit better than what it is right now. And we can run vertical power run of a 78, sure. And then instead of running a 4-3 cover 3, not we already run, I'm not going to lie. I was much rather run like a base 4-3. So 87 scheme fit. Base 4-3 is at 91. So yeah, I think I knew that would be better. So yeah, we're going to see how that works out for us. Changing the scheme always helps out a ton. But without further ado, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, we can still figure out a way to make the playoffs. I still think this team is really good. All right, so at the end of the season, we finished off 8-9. But as you can see right there, Daniel Hunter just freaking retired, bro. So, are you kidding me, bro? He wasn't even that old, bro. Whatever. So player retirements this year. Daquan Jones and Dale. I'm not the fan of all Jones. I kind of expected it, but Hunter, really? I kind of at least had it for one more season. He was getting older. I agree. We went 8-9, which obviously is really mid. Joe Mixon. I mean, CJ Stroud once again. I didn't have a bad season. Mixon. He was actually really productive in the rushing game, so I can get mad at that. Receiving. 1,000 yards from Nico Collins, 700 yards from Jane Higgins, 500 from Dell. So I think we do change the offense and defensive playbook probably. We didn't. We had some sacks, 11 from Will Anderson, 9.5 from Zane Durant, 3 from Henry. I don't know. We don't know how much sack Neil Hunter had though. 2 from Ivan Pace, 3 from Kamari. Two, 1 and 1. So offensively, finished off 25th. And then defensively, we finished off 15th. So we regressed on both sides of the football. Here's your season recap. The Packers won the Super Bowl. But let's see who need a resigning stage. We got a bunch of money from who retiring, Daniel Hunter. So we'll see how much players need to resign. So 18 players already. So Henry, I think he's up to superstar dev. He's somebody I would love to bring back. So we'll see if we can get him back, and he does stick around. So Henry, welcome back to the team. Tank Dell is somebody I also would love to bring back. Obviously, he would be a good receiver 3 for us, which he's gonna stick around. So Tank Dell. Joe Mixon, he's superstar dev. I mean, he's getting older. He's probably not going to be like this next year, but I still would like to bring him back, honestly. I mean, I'm going to offer him. He wants to test free agency. So Joe Mixon might end up leaving us. Z's Alshir, somebody I do want back. I do know there's a lot of controversy surrounding him, but he's a good player, I guess. I still would like to have him back. So Is that gonna let me offer the contract, dude? I'm spamming X. Okay, well, do you stick around? No. Why, dude? The interest level is there. I'm not franchise tagging him. Okay, Dalton Schultz, somebody solid tight end. I wouldn't mind him back either. How much money do we have to offer to bring a player back? Goodness, okay. Kind of upset they didn't resign because they had the interest. It's not like whatever. We'll let these guys go. We know we need to resign free agency. Fairbarn is a solid kicker. I think I would have interest in resigning him. He'll stick around. So, need to resign Mixon and Aziz out shared in free agency because I'm not offering him the franchise tag. It feels like my controller is like mad delayed right now. I do not know why. But all right, we'll see what some of our biggest needs in free agency are, and we'll attack most of them. So looking at the lineup, heading into free agency, so we don't really have a running back other than Woody Marks. Nico Collins went down to star dev. It's not like he had a bad season, but okay. Offensive line needs to get better. The guys we drafted weren't even that good, so offensive line needs to improve. Defensively, need to bring back Aziz Al-Shir. We could play like McFadden at Mike, but I still want some guys back, and we need. I mean, I guess they drafted me replacement edge rusher, so I'm glad they did that. But I still want to add a lot of things to this team. All right, we're in free agency. I'm offering 5 guys contracts. If we can land all these guys, I would love to get them. So I'm offering Brian Branch, Quentin Williams, Joe Mixon, Elgin Jenkins, and Aziz Al-Shir. If we can at least land 4 of the 5, I want Brian Branch. He has interest in us. I'm going to upper my offer a lot because I really do want to land him. So I'm going to offer this, put this up to like 14.2. So we can land Brian Branch. If we can land all these other guys as well. Quentin Williams now, we're third. We just need to submit these offers through because the longer I wait and offer the more money, it seems like their interest level just goes down. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. Obviously, we see now with Jaquan Brisker last year, so we might be able to land. I would love to land all these guys. I mean, we'll see. We're gonna go and land Brian Branch and Quentin Williams. The rest of them really didn't sign. Really, really, bro. Okay. Okay. Well, we missed out on the O line and Elgin Jenkins, which is so freaking annoying. We literally were number one on his options. I don't know how. He did not choose us, but I guess we landed the 2 superstars, but I did want the other guys as well. So we added the defensive help. We're probably have the best defense in the NFL, adding Quentin Williams and Brian. I know Quentin got traded to the Cowboys, but he's here. They didn't re-sign him. We have to take advantage of that. And then I mean, like I said, once so Aziz Al-Shir did not come back, which is interesting. We'll have to get a new Mike linebacker. And then other than that, defense is pretty good. Offensively is what I want to improve. But dude, the offensive player I signed didn't even come, bro. I'm low key thinking about making a trade because whatever we just get is just not. I don't know. We cannot get O-line to save our lives, bro. Jervin Dexter would have been my backup option if we cannot get Quentin Williams. I thought it was a possibility we didn't land those 2 guys, just land the other guys, but it went the other way around. Brian O'Neill, somebody I wouldn't mind offering for like maybe a solid contract. I mean, we'll see if we can bring him in. So Brian O'Neill, I mean, we'll see. So Brian O'Neill, he doesn't have much interest, but I have interest, and he probably isn't going to choose us. So we're likely not even going to get Brian O'Neill since he doesn't have any interest. So no Brian O'Neill. I mean, yeah, we might have to just build this offensive line, do trades, and maybe draft one early round one again. I don't know because whatever we do, this isn't working out. Dylan Jacobs was the best guy we could have went after. Other than that, there's literally just nobody, man. Not nobody at all. I know we're like missing edge rushers, so there's not any good ones here. So yeah, Mike Lyman, actually went to the Titans. We'll have to go and I mean, you can tell like Cody Barton. Loki, I know Drew Sanders, once you give him a role, he's actually pretty damn good. So if we can get Drew Sanders, that would be my last move I'd do. He would be our replacement Mike linebacker. I know Drew Sanders is not bad once you give him opportunity. He's not going to sign up for dude. Oh my goodness. We cannot. Okay. I guess nobody wants to come to freaking Tennessee instead of the 2 stars we went after. On the defense, we cannot improve the O-line once again because the interest level is not. I really thought we were landing Ellen Jenkins, man. That's really disappointing. But I'll see what we do now in the draft. I think we consider making like 1 or 2 trades, honestly, to improve this O-line because I don't think drafting at this point isn't going to really solve anything. So, yeah, I don't think it will. All right, well, my first round pick here, I'm going to go ahead and select Josiah Thompson here. He'll be a starting right tackle for us, right number 8 draft, Matt 13. He's hidden dev. Welcome to the team, Josiah Thompson. We have the 13th overall pick in the draft, so going on here makes sense. Then my second round pick, like I said, might be a trade, honestly. I'm gonna see if I can make this straight with the Arizona Cardinals to address both of our tackle spots. I'm gonna offer a second and a third round pick for Paris Johnson Jr. and they do decline me, which is fair. Might offer my third this year. I'm not gonna lie. We don't really have like a big need anymore. So I'd offer my third round pick. Actually, I'd offer my fourth and my sixth to get him. We'll see what they say. They decline. Okay, I'll offer my third round pick this year instead of next year. That might get us Paris Johnson. I think if we get this, this will build our offensive line to be one of the best in the NFL. They decline me once again, man. I'll offer my fourth round pick and my sixth round pick this year. See what they say now. They are closer, but I don't know, man. We might have to overpay to get him. I'll offer my third round pick in 20. That's the last thing I'd offer, and they still say no. Wow. Okay. We won't be here in 2029. So do we just offer our second round pick at 2029? I said this is a lot, 100%. I'd offer my fourth. This is like a lot limit I go. They really are saying no to this. Wow. Okay. I'll offer my second in 2029. We won't be here and there, like I said. I'll take out the third though, and then they are close. A fifth or a sixth might get it done. So I'll offer a fifth round pick at 2028. That should get us Paris Johnson, and it does. So finally, it took a freaking all my picks. Welcome to the team, Paris Johnson. I don't even think we have a third round pick anymore. I believe we traded it. So I'll see you guys in the lineup heading into the next season. All right, so heading into this season, we're at 86 overall team, 84 offense, and 89 defense here. But here's how the team is looking like heading into the season. So offensive line, we added two tackles in Josiah Thompson and Paris Johnson Jr. Obviously, two really good additions. Our center should be a lot better this year. Hopefully, Kane Green could be a lot better this year as well. So O-line won't be touched anymore unless we get some retirements or something. I don't know. But CD Stroud, under center, superstar Dev Mixon, Nico, Tank Dell, Gene Higgins still got a really solid receiving core. So offensively should be good. Defensively, I feel like we got, like I said, still really good here. Now we don't have a Mike linebacker, which I completely forgot about that, which means we're probably gonna have to move Mike and McFadden to Mike linebacker, unless or Ivan Pace. But I think I'm gonna move Micah McFadden to Mike. I completely forgot about getting the Mike. I'm not gonna lie with you. That was something I was gonna address, but we just couldn't get the opportunity to do it. So move Micah McFadden to Mike linebacker, and we could move Ivan Pace there as well. But we'll see how that goes. Like I said, still some needs needed addressed for this team, but I'll honestly live with that. It's not the worst thing. Bullock, obviously adding Brian Branch, Quinn Williams. This defense should be so much better. And yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm going to change the scheme and the playbook and stuff. So vertical power run is what our offensive scheme. I'm going to change it to something different. I'm going to change it to vertical zone run. I guess I guess that'll be the highest scheme fit, 70%. So yeah, I guess we'll go and run this. I mean, it shouldn't matter too much. Running a base 4-3, which I guess we'll stick with. I mean, there's something else to go run that would be better. So 4-3, we're going to run 3-4. But I'm going to stick with this. The offensive playbook, I'm going to change this to the New York Giants playbook or the Cincinnati Bengals. We want the team to do good. We're going to go and change it to the Bengals playbook. That playbook usually gives me success. So no doubt matter, I'm going to run that. Then the defensive playbook, I'm going to go and run the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. That usually brings me good things, obviously. So that's what I'm going to run. They're actually 3-4, the Steelers defense. So I'm going to change it to a base 3-4. So we're changing literally everything about this offensive and defensive scheme. We're going to run a 3-4 now. And then, yeah, we'll see how that changes things for us. And then I'll see you guys now at the end of the season, hoping for good things for this team, which I think we should be able to get some good things. And this season, we finish off 14-3. So getting a new playbook definitely changed a lot, as you saw. CJ Stroud led the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns. That's what the Bengals playbook does, man. Offensively, we were, I didn't see that, but defensively, we were second in the NFL, or offensively, we were second in the NFL. Defensively, we were also second in the NFL. So can't get mad at that. Had a top two offense plus a top two defense. CJ Stroud probably won himself an MVP, leading the league in passing touchdowns and passing yards while getting the number one seed in the AFC. Joe Mixon had a solid season, receiving Nico Collins, Gene Higgins, Tank Dell, all these guys. We had 3,000-yard receiver Schultz, even got 723 yards. Yeah, Bengals playbook is absolutely insane, man. Defensively, Savley at 17th, Will Anderson. We unlocked him even more. We had 8 sacks from Quinn Williams, 6 from Henry, 6 from Zane Durant, 4 from Trey Smith, 3.5 from Ivan Pace, 2 from Kilgore. Picks, we had 3 from Kilgore. So even with getting Brian Branch, Kilgore still played. a lot. You know, two from Brian Branch. I mean, three from Kilgore, three from Brian Branch, two from Kamari, two from Petrie, and then one from Derek Stingley. So can't get mad at that by any means. We'll see who our matchup is in the division round because we won't be playing in the wild card. I did not mean to do that, but let me just go to next week. All right, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars in the division round. So we're going to see if we can go ahead and take them down in Houston. So we're going to start off here with a pick from Kamari. We're going to get a touchdown off that. They're going to respond with a field goal, and we are going to go 14-3. We're going to get a stop on defense. We're going to, I think we do a pick there. But heading into halftime, we are going to go up 21-3, going to get another stop on defense. And just like that, you're going to get another stop in the red zone. We're running 21-3, and just like that, a huge defensive game. We didn't allow the Jaguars to score one touchdown, only one field goal. That's how good this freaking Texans defense is. But we're going to that AFC Championship game. We take down the Jaguars. We're one game away from going to the Super Bowl. All right, now we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, the Steelers have a pretty solid defense as well. I mean, we'll see what happens. So against Pittsburgh, I don't know who their quarterback is at this point. We're going to get a stop on defense. They're going to get the ball. They're going to go up 7-0 in response, 7-7. They're going to go up 10-7, and we're going to tie the game 10-10. 1 minute left to do something. We're not going to do anything with it. We're going to get the ball back heading into halftime, and we're going to score a touchdown. They will not respond. We're going to get a stop on defense. We're going to score again. We're up 24-10, and just like that, this game is over, and we have won the game. We take down the Steelers, take down the Jaguars, 27-10. Another good defensive game, and we're going to the Super Bowl. All right, so we are officially in the Super Bowl now. We got a team I did not expect to be here. It's the Carolina Panthers. So we're going to start off with a stop on defense and respond with the touchdown. They are going to get stopped. They're going to miss a field goal, actually, and we're going to get the ball back, and we're going to get a sack. Or they're going to sack C.J. Stroud. I don't know why I showed that. But they're going to tie the game up just like that. Not a big offensive game here, but we're going to go up 10-7 after another missed field goal, dude. Wow. That freaking kicker is about to get demoted, bro. But after another stop on defense, we have the ball back. We're going to win this game. So definitely a weird Super Bowl. If the Panthers kicker, Spencer Strader, actually on the Colts right now, but if he makes those two kicks, this game is tied. I'm not going to lie. So, yeah, absolutely disappointing. And I don't even think, was that Bryson or was that Dylan Royale? I'm not quite sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night. And that quarterback for the Panthers was Dylan Royale's crap. Have a great day or night. We won the Super Bowl at the end of the day, so we can't be mad. Have a great day or night. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.